Hey, what's up everybody? What's going on? Good afternoon. I feel like it's morning for me. I did sleep until after 11 o'clock, but last night before I went to bed, I was reading the news about this Swatter in Kansas. I think it's Kansas. Yeah. Now, Swatter wasn't in Kansas. The person, I think, from what I'm reading here, was located in Los Angeles, and he swatted someone supposedly that lived in Kansas, but the person who I think was going to get swatted, he gave out a false address, and a 28-year-old was killed, shot and killed on his porch with his mother at home. Okay, let me read a little bit about what I'm reading right now in the LA Times. A 25-year-old man was arrested Friday in South Los Angeles for his suspected role in a swatting hoax incident in Kansas that resulted in a fatal shooting of a man. Tyler Barriss, I think that's how you pronounce the last name, Barriss, was arrested on a fugitive warrant related to Thursday's shooting in Wichita, said LAPD officer Mike Lopez. Barriss is being held without bail, Lopez said. Okay, this person, it seems, was arrested before in 2015. There's a link, and I'm going to post the link to the LA Times in the, in the box under the video. So Barriss was also arrested in 2015 on charges of making false bomb threats. So he had already done this before to KABC TV studio in Glendale. I think KABC was the news that I read last night about this situation. The station was evacuated after Barriss allegedly called and said there were multiple bombs inside. So this person did it before and he didn't learn his lesson. And I think, and I may be wrong, maybe some of you can educate me in the comments, that this was over a $1 bet that he lost in Call of Duty. A $1 bet. I don't think it was about the money, it was the fact that he was probably maybe taunted in the game after he lost the bet. Okay, Wichita Deputy Police Chief Troy Livingston said the hoax call was a case of swatting, in which a false report of a serious crime is made to prompt a SWAT team to descend on a targeted address. Police said a prankster called 911 and reported a shooting and kidnapping. Police have not disclosed the name of the man who was killed Thursday. His name is already disclosed. But the relatives identified him as Andrew Finch, 28 years old. Police played audio of the 911 call. I did hear that 911 call. I'm wondering, didn't he think his voice would have been recognized? If that had gone out and someone, the police would have wanted, if you recognized his voice or not. Not only that, every phone call that you make is traced back to you, unless you have a black phone. And I'm not talking about the color. And it's not racial. I'm talking about one of those phones that people like the president and Secret Service or whatever, phones that they use that can't be intercepted by government stuff. Anyway, a man said his father had been shot in the head. He said he was holding his mother and siblings at gunpoint. The caller, speaking with relative calm, and he was, said he poured gasoline inside the home and I might just set it on fire. That's what he said on the 911 call. And I'm just giving this news out for people that may come to my channel and haven't heard what's going on as far as in the gaming community. When people say that gaming leads to other things like violent behavior, people like this give those people all they need to point the finger at gamers and call you stupid, crazy, psychotic, and mentally disturbed. Okay? You give them everything that they need to keep pointing the finger back at you. And calling you these names. You can fight it all you want. But I think that people who already have some serious issues do this, whether they have a game in front of them or not. I think that that person had been shamed publicly or, lost a fight or something or a bet, he would have done something like this, whether the game was involved or not. I think that they're already mentally disturbed before they even put the controller in their hand. Several officers arrived and surrounded the home. If you guys saw the video, I did see the video, and I want to post it on my channel. braced for a hostage situation. When Finch went to the door, police told him to put his hands up and moved slowly. Yeah, they did tell him that, but it seems like he was probably, I don't know, fooling around with his pants or something, maybe pulling his pants up. But the thing is, he didn't listen. He put his hand down, and that's when the officer fired. The guy didn't have a weapon on him. There were no guns or weapons in that home from what I read. So the police just reacted. The police won't get in trouble for what they did because he didn't, listen to the police. I don't care if you have to scratch your nose, you're reaching in for your asthma inhaler, doing whatever. If you got a problem like that, a medical problem, and you're reaching for something, the best thing you can do is hold your hands up and just yell to the police officer that I need my inhaler, or I need this, or okay, I'll get down and do whatever. But as soon as you take your hands off the steering wheel or try to, reach for a Kleenex, they're gonna shoot you, and they aiming to kill, okay? Just to put you down. They're not gonna shoot you in the leg to take you down. They're gonna kill you. Yes. Now I think that police officers, is on paid leave, and well, you know how the story goes. There's gonna be an investigation. There's video footage, and because that person died, the person who swatted. And the person who was going to get swatted, I don't know why he gave the that address or not. I don't know what happened, why he gave that address. But the person that swatted, you're going to get the maximum sentence, buddy, because someone died. And I hope you get a cellmate when you go to a federal prison to serve your time. And you're not even being held with any bond. So that means you're going to have to sit there until your court date. Good God. Happy New Year. And I hope you get a cellmate named Big Tiny, and he has some Kool-Aid lipstick waiting for you in a newspaper dress. That's how you're going to celebrate your 2018, 19, 20, 21. You guys tell me, how much time do you think that this Ross clock is going to get? I'm thinking about 25 years. I'm thinking. I could be wrong, but I'm thinking at least 25 years. Hello. Take care, everybody.